My bed is like not even made. I love how you can tell that I literally put like zero effort into making this video look professional, but you know, whatever. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Kavi. If you watch my other videos, or if you're my friend, which you most likely are, then you already know that. If not, hello. I am in second year of my law course in Warwick. I just finished first term of my second year. I hope you can hear me properly because I'm recording all this on my phone. I can't afford a camera, people, okay? So just, you know, this will have to do for me. Basically, I'm done with my first 10 weeks of second year. Term 1's over. I am now having my Christmas holidays. And holidays is usually 1 month for Christmas. So this year, I came back home to KL because it was snowing like a bitch in Leamington, and your girl is not made for snow, okay? No, I can't. I decided to make this video, like, to talk about my opinion and my experience of my first 10 weeks in uni, because even though you sort of saw my vlogs, I feel like, I mean, you can see my vlogs of the past 10 weeks. Pretty sure I think I uploaded one like every day, but it is very edited and you only see the highlights and the good parts of my, you know, of my life, or my day, or my week. And naturally I feel like, I mean, you would know that that's just not the reality of the situation. So I decided to make this video. I decided to have a sit down talk because I feel like I need to be a bit more like face-to-face personal. Overall, let's just talk about it overall. I really enjoyed my first term of second year compared to last year, which is my first year, you know, when I was a fresher. I did so much more in this one term than I did like of the 3 terms of first year, whether it is academically, socially, you know, anything, like with extracurricular activities. I did so much more this year, and I think for me, I think that it's because you're in your second year as opposed to first year when I was a fresher and it was first term. I remember it was like you're still like getting used to your environment, where everything is, how to do things, you don't know the most efficient way to do anything. You don't know the best way to, like, the best place to go for this, the best place to do, like, you get what I'm saying? And you go into second year, you already know what you're doing. Okay, no, that's a lie. You don't know at all what you're doing, but you pretty much know where everything is, okay? And so because of that, you get to get into a routine quickly. You do know what to do a bit more. In terms of workload, girl and boys, I have a lot of boy viewers, actually, surprisingly enough. The workload is crazy in second year. Like, I don't know how, but it's somehow more. And you would think that first year was stressful enough and you had so much work to do, and like, technically, what more can they give in second year? For some odd reason, there's more. Personally, I feel like maybe I'm feeling it more because, to be very honest, in first year I really didn't do anything. Term 3 was like terrible because I had to catch up on everything, and like, I didn't want to repeat my mistake of last year, and I wanted to keep on top of it. As you'll never keep on top of it, but as much on top of it as I could this year. So I made sure to do my readings every week. I made sure to go for my classes. I made sure to do all my seminar work, and not all, but most, like 90%, maybe 80. I did make sure to do as much as I can, and way more than last year. I definitely put in triple the amount of effort as I did last year. So academically, definitely you will be spending a lot of time doing your work, a lot of time you know, going for your classes, watching your lectures online. Lecture capture is still my best friend on earth. Like, even when I go for lectures, can I just say it is so hard to like keep. First of all, I can't pay attention for shit, okay? My mind will pay attention to something for 10 seconds max, and then something will trigger me into thinking about something else, and then 10 minutes later I come back down to reality and I'm just like, what? Like, is class over? Is this the next class? Like, what? Like, is this the same subject? Pretty sure the people around me are different. And I'm like confused, completely confused as to where I am, what's happening, because of like the 2 minutes that I was like kind of zoned out, and then and I'll just be like, what, for the rest of the class. Definitely, I spend a lot of time in the library, most of my time in the library. It's mostly because I live in Lem, and between classes, what else am I gonna do? You'll find yourself never wanting to take the bus at like 5ish. Between 5 to like 7, just don't bother taking the bus. Like, it is crazy how freaking crowded the bus stop is, and you'll just be pushed, and you'll just like stand there like on the bus for half an hour, because not even half an hour, 1 hour. 5:30, around that time, it's rush hour. The traffic, fam, the traffic. Socially, I think that this year I've made so many friends in first time. I'm not trying to like brag and say like I'm so sociable. It's not like that. It's just that like you really feel more comfortable putting yourself out there, and you know what to go for, what kind of like what are the socials to go, like, and stuff like that. And for sure this year is because like I joined sports teams, because I joined netball, and then I joined cricket, and and I also joined a barbell. Can't you tell that I lift? So I met so many people through socials, like circling and pop, and actually going for like training and going for like the dinners and stuff like that. And yeah, it's really fun, and I would suggest join a society and go for their socials, go for their tours, go for their meetings and meetups, and it's so much fun. You meet so many people that way, and I met so many people because I actually bothered this year with trying. But I feel like because you join these kind of things, you put yourself in situations where there's a lot of drama. With sports societies, you're gonna have a lot of drama. You see people like sort of bitching about each other, backstabbing, especially when you like hang out. In first year, I definitely didn't have as many like friends that were girls. Most of my friends were guys. So there was a lot less drama. Like I was the drama. I was in the drama. But this year it's like I'm like nothing compared to these people. Like I have like shit, girls, man. What the hell? Like I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but it's the truth. Like you kind of follow the stereotypes. So much backstabbing and bitching, and like it's just so like shocking to me sometimes. But as long as you be nice to everyone. I feel like one of the most annoying parts about living in Leamington was probably like the buses. I think the best part about the bus is just the fact that there's so many memes that have come out of the struggles that you face getting the bus to campus, that it's made it slightly more worthwhile actually taking the bus to campus. It is so frustrating. The buses get so full. They don't come on time, okay? They I've literally no joke, I've missed at least 3 of my seminars just because there were no buses, or I couldn't get on the bus, or it was because of the bus. Like I'll be ready and everything, I'll go down to the bus stop. I won't even get the bus stop. I won't even get the bus from the upper parade. I'll get it from the church. I'll walk all the way, even though I live next to freaking McDonald's, okay? But I will walk all the way down to the church, and even so, it's crazy, especially if you take the bus in the morning. In the afternoon, no problem. But most of my seminars were in the kind of the morning-ish, and it was terrible. And usually it's my 11 a.m. I have found out there are no buses between mostly the buses supposedly come every 7 minutes. Every 7 minutes, okay? Between a certain time. I swear to God, between 10:20 and 11, there's only one bus at 10:45, okay? Getting a seat is such an achievement. Congrats to you if you got a seat on the freaking bus. In terms of nights out, definitely I've been on less nights out than I expected. You would think living in Leamington, the clubs are just like right there. You would go out more. Literally, I live next to Smack. Like next to Smack. I'm 20 seconds away from Smack. Okay. I've only been to Smack twice this term, this entire like year so far. Term one, I only went twice, and once was before class, like week one even started. It was like week 0 or something, so they had like a welcome back, we are open kind of thing. And I know like twice seems like a decent amount, but like considering the fact that I live right next to it, and Smack has like events twice a week, so they have Smack Tuesdays and Smack Thursdays. I haven't really had the drive and the motivation to go. Even like for Neon, like I definitely went to Neon more times. We went for all the major things. So we went for like the welcome back to uni club event, and then we went to the Halloween one, and those kind of big like events, like special ones. We definitely went for those. But like apart from that, like I really just didn't, like we never had like a spontaneous like let's go out this week, because like we've been so busy with like work and like societies and and like so many things that it's so hard to juggle, and you just be like you don't even feel like going. The Christmas ones were like in week 10. Everyone was going on week 10. Tickets, I'm a ticket rep, as you know. Message me for tickets. I'm a ticket rep, so I know like how crazy each club is gonna be like in a certain week. Week 10 flew, like sold out so freaking quickly, okay? And I was just like, shit, everyone's going out. Like everyone and their mother was going out in week 10. I didn't go out at all. They even had a Christmas one. They had the last night in uni one. I just could not be bothered. I was tired. I was cold, and all I wanted to do was snuggle in my bed with hot chocolate and watch a Christmas movie by then, because I really just couldn't. No. And I think it's because it's so draining. Like second year so far has been so draining for me, like in terms, as I said, like I've been involved in so many things that like I just can't be bothered. One thing though, I did go to pop like every single week. So technically every week I did sort of have like a night out. I only missed like two pops, I think 3 pops. 2 or 3 pops I missed, but mostly I went for every single one because I really like circling, and I don't like to consider pop as a night out because I feel like it's such like, I don't know, it's just not like the same, you don't pre-drink for pop, you go circling for pop, and then you end up there, and then you're just like, oh, is this freaking music, and that you only like because you're smash drunk, and it's just like one of those things, it becomes so routine. It's like a routine. It's like just part of my week. So yeah. I went to pop every week. Throwback to last year when I used to judge people for going to pop. I was just like, oh my god, pop is shit. It's the same music every single week. Literally same playlist, okay? And he doesn't even shuffle it. It's the same sequence of songs. I don't know how he can even stand. Like, at first I was just like judging the DJ. I'm just like, how does he even stand there and do this every single week? But then look at me going every single week. And I still love it. I got like a season pass for term 2. Week 10, by week 9, all of us were just like completely done. You're like, no, like week 10 is so redundant. Like we're done. Like we cannot go through another one more week. Like we're already in holiday mood. Like we just want to go home. I can't. It was so cold by the end. It was so cold. Okay, and Uniqlo heat tech is a lie. It does not. What does it do? It did not trap any heat. In terms of mental health, which I feel like is important for me to just like slip in. Mental health wise, I took this year in a very different way of how I took, like especially the final term of my first year. I went through a lot of problems, and I was already stressed out because of like exams, and I was going through like a lot of shit in like my personal life, and I realized that I became very like negative. Like I became a very negative person. I became like I was so pessimistic about everything. I was complaining about everything. I was like, oh, why is my life like this? Of course it's gonna happen. I have such bad luck. And it's one of those things, like, I really do believe in the law of attraction. Like, if you attract positive vibes, like, positive things will happen to you. So how I handled the first term is I started out a bit negative, like this. I did the same thing I was doing in third term last year, and then I just noticed that it took like a toll on me mentally and like even physically. Like I was sick. My flu's still here. Like I've just accepted this lower standard of health. After a while, I was like, you know what? Like I feel like I'm handling this entire thing wrong. Like I need to be positive, and I completely changed my mindset. And I went through most of my first term like in such a like positive mindset. Like when things go wrong, it's like it's okay. Like it's fine, like everything's gonna be okay. And for me, I felt like it did attract a lot of positive people into my life and a lot of positive energy, and things sort of just have a way of working out. And like I did feel that was really good. I was really happy throughout the term. Like I had my moments when I was sad, and I'll go into Alex's room and sleep with her for the night because like I just didn't want to be alone. When you do expand your circle, you do meet more people that will clash with your personality and will, you can't please everyone, which is one thing that I definitely learned in uni so far, is you really just can't please anyone. You're not everybody's cup of tea, and you like it is not fair to yourself if you change who you are because of it. Like just be you, and if someone doesn't vibe with you, man, then someone doesn't vibe with you. In conclusion, I was really happy with my first term. Like have fun, don't overthink, at the same time work hard. I hope you enjoyed this little sit down video that I had. I know like I'm filming it on my phone. I was probably looking at my screen the entire time to look at myself because it's hard to look at the tiny round circle and talk to it for the entire time. But I hope that didn't like throw you off. Sometimes it kind of pisses me off when the person's not looking at the camera. Apart from that, I'm sorry my bed wasn't made. Sorry if the volume isn't that great, but I put on makeup for you guys. I wasn't wearing makeup today. Put on makeup and everything to film the video, so be grateful. Come on. Continue to watch my vlog, subscribe to me if you want, like my videos, and comment, follow me on Instagram. God, I'm such a beg. If you ever see me on campus and you're not my friend, which is a bit like, okay, like there's like maximum like 3 people that I don't know who like subscribe to me, I'm pretty sure. But like if you ever see me on campus, please come and say hi. My hair's not green anymore, it's blue now, so I might do a bit more like sit downy videos for you this term in terms of like my goals. So yeah, later muchachas.